Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's win. Let's go.
Now, 180.
Mike Spopo.
I got him. 734.
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
Carr now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Darren Lee, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Kill.
Hey, Haywood.
44 is the Mike. 40
Express.
After the sack on first down, Carr. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
694. Hey, Charlie. Express.
44 is Mike. Check.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
Here we go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch 54.
We own them. Attack.
Tighten up.
15.
Back. Alpha. Mike Spopo.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Alert outside. Alert 3.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Hatchet.
49, check 49.
Watch twist.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check.
On second down now, it's Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
And it brings up third down.
Yellow. We're
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Hey, 57, 57.
52's Echo. 52's the mic. Crunch time, defense.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 77 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And the lead is now 2. Following the touchdown, McCrane set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case,
well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Easy.
52. 52's the mic.
Stay with your man.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Attack.
Bravo.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Go.
Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 41-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
To throw again. Carr.
I got one.
Man open left side. It's Williams. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
44's Mike. Check, check.
First and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
And it's third down.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. No gain on this defense. No gain. Shift, shift. Hey, 57. Hey, Ripple is.
Charlie. 5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike.
Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Check safety, check safety.
Hey, 43, 15.
Smoke. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Mike 52, 15.
In the face. Mike 52, Mike 52. We got double up.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Shoot. 52's the Mike.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check 50.
Now Mahomes maybe a free play. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Come on, D. Yellow. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Mike 52. Mike 52.
And again, it's Mahomes. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Tahir Whitehead able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
52's the mic, boys. 52. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long.
Attack! Mike 52. No, 52. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. New Mike 52. Mike 52.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Robbie Anderson. As the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
25 yards that time. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, check 25.
This is Bell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tahir Whitehead getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Raiders
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
White Monday. Championship. Raider 9. Get the edge. Hey, foxtrot. Foxtrot.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
I'm going to run you over.
Hey, Delta.
44, Mike, 44. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. 44.
Throwing again. Carr.
I don't think you got it, son.
It's complete to Brown, right side. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr.
What we got?
He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Exit.
44's the Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Carr to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Kill. Shit.
Carr going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
44's Mike. Check.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make them.
Shotgun now for Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Hey, Zoo.
Watch the twist. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. Man, that's trash.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Undercut.
Throw left side, complete. That's Lamb. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Down. You wide 88. Come back down. Check 24.
93. Buzz.
Check.
Carr now on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check 26. Check. Hey, Team 6.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
44, Mike, 44. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, dude.
Here's Carr.
Watch his flat.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Later one. Bang. You're mine.
44 to Mike.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's got Njoku over the middle.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's an 89-yard kick return as his guys are back within a single score. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
1st down, Chiefs.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw it here. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Mahomes now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Bell. They find Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Now Mahomes. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Carr. And that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Carr going to go on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 47. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Here's Bell. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Now here's Mahomes, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, Echo.
SOS, SOS.
Check three, check three, check three. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Check, check, check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Keep playing.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them